Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw, by Jeff Kinney, narrated by Ramon de Ocampo.
March. Wednesday. Things have kind of been tense around the house since the mess the other day. First of all, Mom was really mad at me for calling Manny Ploopy, so I had to remind her that she didn't have any problem when Manny said it. So Mom banned the word for everyone, and she said that if anyone was caught saying it, they'd be grounded for a week. But, of course, it didn't take long for Roderick to find a loophole. On Monday, he called me Pl. On Tuesday, Oo. And today, P. This isn't the first time Mom has banned us from saying certain words in the house. A while back, Mom made a no-swearing rule, because Manny was picking up new words left and right. Every time someone said a bad word in front of Manny, they had to put $1 in his swear jar. So Manny was getting rich off of me and Roderick. And then Mom upped the ante by banning words like stupid and jerk and stuff like that. To keep from going bankrupt, me and Roderick came up with a bunch of code words that meant the same thing as the banned words, and we've been using them ever since. Like saying, spooky stork. Every once in a while, I forget to switch back when I get to school, and end up looking dumb. Just today, David Nestor spit out a piece of gum and it landed in my hair. I really let loose with everything I had, but I don't think I upset David too much when I called him a raspberry plastic tickle bear. The other thing that's changed since Easter is that Dad has been on me and Roderick's case. I guess he's tired of us looking bad in front of his boss, Mr. Warren. Dad made Roderick enroll in an SAT class, and he made me sign up for rec league soccer. Soccer tryouts were tonight. The coaches lined up all the kids for a skills test, where you had to dribble the ball between some cones and stuff like that. I tried my best, but I got ranked pre-alpha minus, which I'm sure is just adult code words for, you stink. After the skills test, they put us on different teams. I was hoping I'd get one of those fun coaches who doesn't take sports too seriously, like Mr. Proctor or Mr. Gibb, but I got the worst one out of the whole bunch, Mr. Litch. Mr. Litch is one of these drill sergeant types who likes to yell a lot. Mr. Litch used to be Roderick's coach, and he's pretty much the reason Roderick doesn't do sports anymore. Anyway, our first real practice is tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll just get cut so I can get back to playing video games. Twisted Wizard 2 is supposed to come out soon, and I heard it's awesome. March. Thursday. I got put on a team with a bunch of kids I didn't really know. The first thing Mr. Litch did was hand out uniforms, and then he told us to come up with a team name. I suggested that we call our team the Twisted Wizards, and get the Game Hut to sponsor us. Nobody liked my idea, though. One kid said we should call the team the Red Sox, which I thought was a terrible idea. Number one, the Red Sox are a baseball team, and number two, our soccer uniforms are blue. But of course, everyone else loved the idea, and that's the name that won out. Then the assistant coach, Mr. Boone, said he was worried that if we called our team the Red Sox, we might get sued. I'm pretty sure those guys have better things to do than to go around suing middle school soccer teams, but like I said before, nobody wanted to listen to my opinions. So the team voted to change the name from Red Sox, S-O-X-S, to Red Sox, S-O-C-K-S. And that was final. After that, we started practice. Mr. Litch and Mr. Boo made us run laps and do leg lifts and a bunch of other stuff that had nothing to do with soccer. In between wind sprints, I hung out by the water cooler with the other two pre-alpha minus guys. And every time we were slow getting back to the field, Mr. Litch would yell, "Get your butts over here!" Me and the other guys thought it would be pretty funny if the next time Mr. Litch said that, we all ran at him with our butts sticking out. So the next time Mr. Litch yelled for us to get our butts over there, I ran with my rear end pointed at him. But the other guys totally hung me out to dry. Mr. Litch did not appreciate my sense of humor, and he made me run 3 extra laps. When Dad picked me up at the end of practice, I told him that maybe this soccer thing wasn't such a good idea, and that he should probably just let me quit. That made Dad pretty mad, so he said, "No son of mine is a quitter." Which isn't really true at all. I'm a huge quitter, and so is Roderick, and I think Manny is on his 3rd or 4th preschool by now. Anyway, I got the feeling that if I'm gonna get out of soccer, I'm gonna have to think of another angle. March. Friday. Ever since I started playing soccer, I've been going through my clothes twice as quick as I did before. I've been totally out of clean stuff to wear for a while now, so I've been pulling all of my clothes out of my dirty laundry piles. But I found out today that recycling clothes from the dirty laundry pile can be risky. I was walking by some girls in the hallway today, and a pair of dirty underwear fell out of one of my pant legs. I just kept walking and hoped that the girls might think the underwear wasn't actually mine. But I paid the price for that decision later on in the day, when it was announced on the classroom speaker, "A pair of boys' underpants with the name Greg H. written on the waistband was found in the hallway. Will the owner please come to the front office to retrieve his article of clothing?" Everybody laughed at me. I think I'd better hurry up and learn how to do my laundry, because I'm really running out of options. Tomorrow, I'm going to have to wear a t-shirt I got from my Uncle Gary's first wedding that says, "Gary and Linda, everlasting love," in a big heart. And I'm really not looking forward to it. I was kind of down in the dumps on the walk home from school today, but then something happened to change that. Rowley told me one of his friends from karate was having a sleepover this weekend, and he asked me if I wanted to come along. I was about to say, "No way." But then Rowley said something that got my attention. The kid who's having the party lives on Pleasant Street, which is in the same neighborhood that Holly Hills lives in. At lunch today, I overheard a couple of girls saying that Holly is having a sleepover Saturday night. So this could really be the opportunity of a lifetime for me. Tonight at soccer practice, Mr. Litch told everyone the position they'd be playing in the first game on Sunday. Mr. Litch told me I'd be the shag, and that sounded pretty cool to me. So when I got home, I bragged to Roderick about it. I'm the shag. I thought Roderick would be impressed, but he just laughed. He told me that shag wasn't actually a real position on the field. It's just a kid who chases the ball when it goes out of bounds. Then he showed me a rule book with all the soccer positions, and sure enough, shag wasn't in it. Roderick is always pulling my leg, so I guess I'll just have to wait until this weekend to see if he's telling the truth this time.